Hey everybody, it's pretty late at night and I decided to do a video based on the makeup of Zooey Deschanel. She's one of my, I don't really know if I want to say she's my favorite actress or if I just really like the way she dresses or what it is. But I recently saw the movie 500 Days of Summer. I really liked it. And I noticed that a lot of her, sorry my bangs are kind of freaking out. Just took a shower. A lot of her makeup is very natural, doll-like. Sometimes she uses a little bit of smoky eyes and some cool plum lipstick and lip products. So I kind of tried to play with that today and made a tutorial on it if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching and have a good night. Okay, so I started out first of all using a little bit of a paler foundation than I might usually use. Her skin is so fair and so clean, and although I might not be able to do that myself, I used Revlon Color Stay in the shade Buff, and I already applied that all over. My skin tone is just a little bit darker than that, but it's not that far off. For her eyes, most of the time they're actually pretty natural, pretty neutral. Her eyes have so much personality just in their shape and their color on its own that they really don't need a lot of reinforcement for that. I'm going to be using a couple tricks. The first thing I'm going to be using is Max Brulee, and I'm going to be applying that with a little fluffy brush from Target. My skin has kind of more warmer colors, and I know hers is a lot cooler. She has a lot of cool colors, a lot of grays, cool pinks, and things like that. I'm going to be using, I got this palette from, it's an LA Colors palette. It's from like the Dollar General. It looks like this. Sounds kind of gross, but it actually has kind of a nice scent. Anyways, in this palette, and it's so cheap that everything kind of rubbed off of it, but I'm going to be using this color here. Whoops. This color here. It's kind of a cooler brown. And I'm just going to be packing that right on the lid. The next color I'm going to be using is from an e.l.f. palette, a little tiny one. This was $1. And looks like this. It looks very shiny. It's called the Drama. And I guess a lot of times you can use this for smoky eyes. It comes with a white, dark gray, black, and a silver. I'm taking the darker gray and just very lightly. This darker gray here. Oops. And then in the very outer corner, I'm going to be adding a little bit of plum. A lot of plums and cool colors work really well on her. This is Max Sketch, using a fluffy crease brush from Coastal Scents. That's pretty much all. A lot of her makeup is not very dramatic at all. Now a little trick that I'm going to be using, because her eyes are so large and a lot of us aren't blessed with those kind of eyes, those kind of peepers, I'm going to be using this Benefit Eye Bright. It's a pencil that Benefit makes. It's about $20. It's kind of expensive, but I actually really like it for making your eyes look larger. My eyes are blue. They're not that light blue color. So I'm going to go in and right in the tear duct areas here. And about that slightly with your fingers. And that kind of opens up your eyes and makes them look a lot bigger. Taking a gray pencil. This is from Sephora. It is number 861C, or no, excuse me, 206. So it's right there. What I'm going to do is just line the eye. Now, I'm not exactly sure if she wears false lashes, but her eyelashes are very large and overly very open. So I'm going to be using, this is actually a really cheap mascara. I actually really like this CoverGirl Professional Super Thick Lash Mascara. It comes in pink. And the wand looks like this. I really like it. See how the mascara really rocks? I really like it. And it's like the cheapest one. Now, because my eyes are kind of, they don't really have any natural shading. Hers are very, because sometimes, I think I'm actually going to come in and do a little bit of lining. Now, to reinforce that kind of dull look, I'm going to be using Rimmel's blush, and this is called Pink Rose 004. I'm using a blush brush from e.l.f. I'm really focusing on the apples of the cheeks. This is kind of a more of a cooler pink than I would normally use. There's a little drop of foundation on there, so they didn't come like that. Very natural, not arched at all. Mine are kind of weird, so sorry about that. And because she has such thick fringe and thick bangs, you don't ever really see her eyebrows that much out. Anyway, okay. The last thing I'm going to add, her lips, especially in the movie 500 Days of Summer, were very, in some of the scenes, especially in the office, were very wine colored, very like, not wine, but like a very dark color. Well, darker than normal. So I'm going to be using MAC's Whirl, and not exaggerating it to where it's going to look like a model super huge plush lips, because her lips are actually quite thin. And because she uses seems like such a natural girl, I'm going to be using the Listex just a clear lip balm just to soften that up. And I'll go finish it with a little bit of hair, because I think hair is a lot of her look. And with the little bangs, there you have it. Thank you so much for watching.